Yo, Kenwood Sports back with another one. Super Bowl, man. Super Bowl was crazy, man. That was a good Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie. To me, in my opinion, it's better than last year. The Rams and the Chiefs and the Buccaneers, in which the Buccaneers came away with their victory. Um, but this year, the Rams and the Bengals, hell of a game, man. Hell of a game. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. It was a great game, man. Um, Rams end up coming away with their victory. They had a hell of a season. Adding Odell, adding Von Miller. They went all in, man. They went all in just to get this goal accomplished, which is the Super Bowl. Um, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon, all those guys, man. Trey Hendrickson, these guys had a hell of a year. I actually wanted to see the Bengals win the Super Bowl, man. I wanted to see something different happen. I get tired of seeing the same things happen, but salute salute to the Rams, man, for coming away with that victory. I feel like this adjustments, man, adjustments have to be made. In this game, it wasn't enough adjustments made on the Bengals side of the ball. I feel like this game could have been won by the Bengals if the adjustments were made to protect Joe Burrow. 7 sacks on Joe Burrow, and probably five to six of them probably didn't came in that second half. Um, Aaron Donald, I can't say enough about Aaron Donald, man. He showed up and showed out today. He showed up and showed out today. I believe he had at least 2 sacks. Jalen Ramsey, he got burned a couple times, but he gotta be thankful for that front seven that he got, cause them young legs was doing him in. One play I give him, T Higgins did grab his face mask and force him to go to the ground, but that ain't no excuse when you playing corner, man. You gotta be physical out there when you playing against receivers like T Higgins and Jamar Chase and guys like that. But as far as protecting Joe Burrow, man, I feel like Samaje Perine could have been in there, providing the extra protection for Joe Burrow while he in that pocket because that second half, them guys was coming. Um, Samaje Perine, I think he a bigger back. He a little bit bigger with size wise than Joe Mixon. So I felt like with him being back there in that backfield, providing a little bit extra protection for Joe Burrow could have gave him a little bit more time to look down the field. Or they could have ran the ball more because they had a good lead. They had a 20 to 13 lead at one point, and they scored a touchdown. Matthew Stafford threw a interception, and then they got a field goal. Um, yeah, because they couldn't protect him. They couldn't protect Joe Burrow. That drive right there was supposed to be a score. They had a short field in the Rams territory after just scoring a touchdown, and Aaron Donald came through putting that pressure on him. Um, Ashawn Robinson, man, that dude is a run stopper. It's hard to run the ball when Ashawn Robinson in the game, but Joe Mixon finished the third quarter with. Matter of fact, he finished the game with what 70 something yards. What he finished with? I think he had like 79 yards um, on the day with only 15 carries. Um, the bulk of that came, probably half of that came in the first half. I feel like they should have gave him the ball more. Joe Burrow threw the ball like 33 times. Um, he threw the ball 33 times, and Joe Mixon touched the ball to run it 15 times. I feel like they should have probably gave him the ball at least 20 to 22 times. When you got a league like that, and you got a guy like Cooper Kupp on the other side who can get the ball. That dude was catching all type of passes, man. I feel like Matt Stafford, Matt Stafford was forcing the ball to him, and you can see the difference in the game when Odell went out that game. Man, he was definitely very effective as the number two receiver. With another injury like that he just took, man, this might be the end of Odell Beckham's career, man, for real. Because I can't see him. If this is a real serious injury, which I think it is, it's gonna be hard for him to come back because he already had like 3 or 4 surgeries just while he was with the Browns. Um, but he had a hell of a game for the time that he was in there. Scored the first touchdown. Got a couple of more. I think he got another long one on Jalen Ramsey when Jalen Ramsey was checking him. Um, man, Odell was making some moves, man, till he got hurt. I hate to see him get hurt like that. He was on his way. He was doing well with the Rams. Did great in the playoffs. Um, yeah, Odell was doing his thing, man. Ain't too much I can say about him. Besides that, I wish he wouldn't have got hurt, and I wish him well in a speedy recovery as far as that go. But another thing, Cincinnati. Cincinnati was 3 for 14 on third down. And that's the tell of it, man. 3 for 14 on third down. It's hard to win a game with 3 for 14 on third down, even if you get two turnovers. Because Matthew Stafford turned the ball over twice, and it wasn't that many penalties. Since it went 1 for 3 in the red zone, while the Rams went 3 for 3 in the, and the Rams didn't have no running game at all. No running game at all. 23 rushes for 43 yards. Sam Hubbard, DJ Reader, man, them dudes was stuffing the hell out there run, man. It wasn't no run going down out there tonight with DJ Reader. DJ Reader was putting pressure on the quarterback too. Trey Hendrickson, baller. I can't say too much about him, man. That y'all ain't seen if y'all watched the game tonight. I think he had a sack tonight, but he probably had like 13 or 14 on the year as he did when he was with the Saints last year. I'm surprised the Saints let him walk out the door. But Zach Taylor, man, I don't think he a good coach, in my opinion. I don't think he the right coach for that team. I feel like that team can be better. That team can be way better than what they are. When you got a guy like Joe Burrow that's going to stand there and be tough, you got the running back, Joe Mixon, and the secondary is the weak link. I don't know who in the world put Eli Apple on Cooper Kupp. That should have never happened. Never happened. Eli Apple has played for New York Giants. He played for the Saints, and he was terrible at both stops. If y'all think Eli Apple should have been checking Cooper Kupp, man, something wrong with that pitcher. After he was getting burnt time after time, getting beat, y'all should have been Zach Taylor, the defensive coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals. Man, y'all got to do better as far as matchups, man. Anybody else but Eli Apple. I like Von Bell, but he's not the best cover guy. He is good in space, but I just don't think he's good at like just covering a guy at that safety position. But I do like Von Bell. Eli Apple, man, he not a one-on-one cover, especially not with the best receiver, man. I don't know who made that decision. That's a bad coaching decision. Do not put. He's not supposed to be nowhere near Cooper Kupp, man. He's not supposed to be nowhere near Cooper Kupp. But that's the tail of the tape, man. The 1 for 3 on third down versus 3 for 3. 1 for 3 in the red zone